Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. My name is Evan and I'm the administrator of the Sims community website, and today we will be taking a closer look at the brand new update for the Sims 4 base game on PC and Mac. So that's right, the Sims 4 got a brand new update on PC and it brings some new cosmetical improvements to the gallery, and it adds some new functionality to the gallery as well as to live mode. So let's just go right into it and see what's new. So first of all, we've arranged the content images so that you can now follow the creator, favorite the content, and download the content on the front page. We've moved the search bar and popular hashtags front and center. Popular now is the default filter, which means you should see more fresh, different content. We've renamed and rearranged the tabs. You now have gallery for content, used to find out who's uploading and sharing content, your profile with your name, and your library to see your downloaded content. We've updated the art and visuals throughout the gallery, and you can now download and place lots in rooms from the gallery even if you begin in live mode. Now let's see what's new and fixed with the Sims 4 in general. So you can now move easels into your inventory and live drag them, which means you can paint out and about in the world. Be sure to pick up your easel before you leave. The update removed unnecessary seams that appeared when wearing some full body toddler outfits. Sims should now use the closest counter to prepare garden salads of any portion size. Sims should now use the closest sink to wash dishes, and Sims should now only use a single kitchen space to prepare a meal, even on lots with multiple kitchens. There are also some bug fixes with Get to Work, Get Together, a lot of them for the Sims 4 Seasons expansion pack that you can check out over here. The latest update brings a new feature update to the Sims 4 Seasons, so now vampires are now protected from the sun when using an umbrella. You can check out a lot of more bug fixes on the website for Seasons, Jungle Adventure, Perfect Patio, Backyard stuff, Vintage Glamour, and the Laundry Day stuff on our website. I'm gonna link down the patch notes in the description down below. Now I'm gonna go into the game and check out some of the new features. Opening up the gallery, you will notice that the gallery now looks completely different. So that's right, the gallery is now completely redesigned. Some of the functionality stays the same, but some things have been improved. So first of all, we have these tabs which are differently organized. As you can see, we have the gallery, we have news, we have your own personal profile, and you have your own library. So let's go into the gallery and check out what's new over here. So first of all, we have the ability to search for items. You of course had this before, but it's worth mentioning that you can search for items, hashtags, and EA account IDs. And now that I mentioned hashtags, you have probably noticed that the trending hashtags are now in the center of the gallery. So these are really useful, and you won't be only finding these hashtags over here. If you scroll throughout the creations, you will notice that hashtags are actually underneath these creations. So for example, we have this modern stucco starter, and underneath you can notice that there are now hashtags. And for example, you can select hashtag no CC, and all of the creations which don't have CC will be brought up over here, which is really useful. And so that's about it when it comes to searching items. When it comes to creations which are now shown on the front screen, you can now follow the user immediately from the gallery. So you can follow the user without having to go to the user's personal profile. You can also like the creation. For example, you can favorite the creation. After clicking the save lot to my library, I'm not sure why it's not saving immediately, but yeah, after saving the lot to your library, you are gonna notice a different screen. So you have a freezer bunny now letting you know that the item is being saved to your library. Another thing worth mentioning is the fact that popular now filter is now being default. So after you open up the gallery, the popular now filter is the default filter for your creations. You can of course go to most popular creations, and you can go into the newest creations which have just been recently created. So that's about it when it comes to the gallery tab. You can of course see all of the filters have remained intact, and yeah, pretty much it's mostly a cosmetical improvement. The news tab is pretty much the same as the splash screen that we had after opening up the gallery before. So previously I think it was the home tab, but now it's treated as the news tab. So now you have your own personal profile. So for example, my profile is actually called SC admin, and because of it, it's now called that way in the tab section. You can also go to your own catalog, or you can just go to your friend's catalog and check out their creations. There's also a minor change when it comes to the user interface for people who you are following and people who are following you. So here you have a full overview of everyone who's following you, and you can just notice that it looks a little bit different with the user interface. And last but not least, we have the My Library tab, which features all of the creations which you have downloaded or created or uploaded to the gallery. So that's about it when it comes to gallery improvements. One thing that I also want to mention function is that you can now place lots directly from live mode. So I have to check that out. So we have the stucco starter over here, and now I'm able to place it immediately without having to go to build mode. So I'm gonna do just that and place the furnished lot and see what it looks like. Okay, let's accept. You are probably noticing the different loading spinning bar as well, so that's a bit different with this update. Okay, let's see, and just like that, the lot has been placed. The game will immediately turn you to build mode so that you can just modify the lot a bit, but what's great is that you don't have to go into build mode and then place the lot. You can just immediately place it from live mode. You can now live drag the easels and place them anywhere in the world, so this is really useful. Now that I place the easel from build mode, I can drag it anywhere in the world and I can paint stuff. So what I have to do first, I had to place the easel in the inventory, so let's do just that. Okay, I will then go over here outside the boundaries of my lot and I'm gonna place it in the world. This is a really useful feature and it lets you paint paintings outside of your lot, which is really useful and a neat improvement with this update. The last thing that I want to cover for this video is the protection from the sun using the umbrellas from The Sims 4 Seasons. So that's right, vampires can actually protect themselves from the sun if they have an umbrella. So I'm gonna be choosing this sim because she's not resistant to the sun. Okay, let's choose this colorful one and see if she's gonna be reacting to it. Okay, so vampire energy is really low without the umbrella. Let me actually, okay, she's actually just starting to burn up. Let me try to open the umbrella and see what happens. Okay, so the burning effects are now gone. She's fully protected from the sun and it's great that she cannot burn to death now that she has an umbrella. That's about it for this video. Let me guys know what you think about the gallery improvements and some other feature improvements which I have covered in this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!